Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited. This is Mike. Everybody gets to see him finally. Today we are going to do the husband does my makeup tag. This is an old tag that's been going around on YouTube for a long time, and he's agreed to it for a while now. He just hasn't been home long enough to film it, so we're going to film it today. Before we get started, if you are not subscribed already, please make sure you are subscribed. If you are already subscribed, thank you for coming back. This should be entertaining. This is not the makeup that he did, not that he couldn't do this, but this is my makeup from work. So I'm going to take this off and we're going to get started. Don't go anywhere. All right, so we're back. I took my makeup off. We've got the bucket. This is all the stuff that he picked out. So we're just going to get started. He did get a practice run yesterday. We have tried to film this once. Half the footage got lost, corrupted. Yeah. I don't know. So we're filming it again. So he did get a trial run, but I didn't really help him that much. I did give him the brushes, like hand brushes, because I'm a little OCD and I can't let him use a liquid like product on a powder brush. So, but other than that, so we'll see how much he remembers. And I'm just going to let him go.
I do remember this is primer.
Okay. And I did have him go through. I kind of showed him what stuff was and had him pick out what he wanted to use. Because if you've seen my makeup collection, it's not just a bag. If I just had a normal sized amount in a bag, I would have just given him the bag. But there's too many drawers with too much stuff. Like I've got probably 12 primers. So with moisturizer and other things in the drawers. So I did kind of show him what was in there just because the amount of what I have is very overwhelming for me, let alone for somebody that doesn't know what they're looking at. So
yes, it is way too much.
I opened drawers and kind of showed him what stuff was, and then he picked out what he wanted to use. So you can say I'm cheating if you want to, but we would still be here if he was picking stuff out blind. He'd still be going through drawers.
Be a 10-hour video.
Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you want us to do the video where I do his makeup. I think he would agree to that. He may not admit that right now, but I think he would let me do that. So leave me a comment down below and let me know if you'd be interested to have him come back again.
Foundation.
And if you'd like to see that one too. Here's your sponge. Today. It's probably dog hair.
No, it was like black.
I do always have to look at the brushes because there tends to be dog hair all over everything.
That's what you get when you have a husky. This goes a long ways.
Mm-hmm. Well, you squirted out a big. That was a lot. That's probably enough for my whole face. I do have a small face, so a little goes a long way. That's why, like, some of those primers in my drawer are probably 2 years old. I mean, they're still working because it takes me forever to go through one primer, let alone 10 primers. And yeah, I have a small face, so a little bit goes a long way. Most of my primers and stuff have to be thrown away before I ever use them up. They expire and get bad. Can you see better?
Yeah. I don't know how good it is for the camera, but
sometimes I use that lighting instead of my ring light, so they've all seen videos with that obnoxious, was it fluorescent? Is that a fluorescent bulb?
Need to put the LED in for you.
Oh, blind me. yeah, tutorials and stuff, I try and use the ring light, but for other stuff, it depends on the video, because sometimes, like unboxings and stuff, I'll just use that. Sometimes that will wash stuff out, and sometimes it doesn't. The camera will pick up that lighting differently. And I'm lazy. Sometimes I don't feel like getting the ring light out. But for tutorials, I generally use the ring light.
I think that's all blended in.
See, that's why I said that one giant dollop was enough for my whole
Work it
face.
around. It's concealer. I remember a little bit. And you twist it.
Mm-hmm. I do like that one. I'll probably replace that one when it runs out. Which it took me 2 years to go through that. It's the Maybelline like dark circle rewind one with the sponge applicator. It's a good drugstore one.
This is going a lot faster.
Because he had to practice try.
I guess it's not as...
Well, and he's seen me put makeup on, but I think he realized he's not really paid attention to what I was doing until we tried to do this. Because,
No.
like I said,
That
he's
was
seen me
not-
use all the stuff that we're using. He just wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing, where I put it. The sheer vast amount of products that are in the drawers.
Now if I remember... Oh, the setting. Gotta set it.
Yeah,
I don't remember the brush.
This one. I explained to him when you like do bronzer or blush or anything, you gotta, and if you try to go on a wet surface, it doesn't blend out. He's using my Mary Kay press powder. I suppose I could have been mean and just let him not use powder, but then he would have had a worse time. Because I've been tired and forgot to put powder on. It's happened twice. And I'm like, why is my contour is getting, it's like patchy and not blending. Oh, there's no powder on my face. Which if you're using cream contour and blush, that's another concealer tube.
Oh, I don't know how that got in there.
I think that was in the bucket in case you want. That's the eyeshadow primer.
Oh, around this one.
Mm-hmm. He's got my Hampton Weekender Tarte Hampton's Weekender palette with the blush.
There you go.
We gotta show the inside.
Oh, it looks like
The
that.
blush, the bronzer, and the highlighter. Oh, now we're good.
Those brushes.
Yeah, this cup.
There's too many.
Yeah, well, that's why I have 3 cups.
I'm gonna do this one.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's not the blush. That's the contour brush. You can use it for blush. You're already in there. Go, carry on.
Yes. I'm doing it again.
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see, but I can see the pink on my cheek. It's like a bullseye.
Not a bullseye.
Rosy. We're going for the rosy cheeks. He's trying to make me look like a porcelain doll. I don't know if that was his goal, but that's how I feel like I look.
I bet it overzealous this time.
Well, I told you that one's pigmented. I have to be careful with that one because I've gone in a little bit ham, and not quite that ham, but It's fine.
What you're wearing out to dinner.
Yeah, I
They all
should have.
look at me.
I should have had him do it before we went somewhere and just let him. I think it would have stressed him out more though.
I just would have laughed the whole time.
And walked
Yeah,
like
well,
30
yeah.
feet in front of
No.
me.
Would have even been funnier if people complimented it.
Because what time is it? It's 7:45, so we're not going anywhere. We're old people now.
Looks good enough in my book.
Well, you didn't put highlighter on. Or
I don't know if
contour.
that really made a difference last time. I didn't
I
use
don't-
contour last time.
Well, you threw some on my forehead.
So shiny.
He's using my my contour brush for highlighter. That's my
Everything.
cheek contour brush. See,
everything.
mixing the powder is fine, but yeah, if he had gone in with like that brush to do foundation, I would have lost my mind. I'll have a shiny forehead.
There you go.
No bronzer.
No, I didn't use it last time.
You did. You put some on my forehead.
Oh, that's what I. That's fine.
No bronzer today,
We
folks.
didn't use that one.
That's the eyebrow pencil.
Oh yeah, that's the one that.
Well, if you want a fatter one, I showed you the fatter eyebrow pencils. You did make them look like little stickly caterpillars last time. I'm going to make them look like stickly caterpillars again.
They don't look like stickly. She's making them look darker. You don't need big bushy eyebrows like me.
I don't make big bushy eyebrows. I just make normal sized eyebrows. I had eyebrows on
You have
They
normal
saw it.
size.
how many minutes ago? 10.
Where was the little comb?
Oh, it's on the, it's, that one isn't attached, so you got to use the spoolie on that brush.
Yeah.
Some of my brow pencils have a spoolie, but
It's up there right there. So now we're on to the.
it's a MAC
It's
paper.
another primer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
At least-
painting a car. And
At
we
least he
used-
picked out the good one. You can do that too. That's fine.
I don't want to touch it again. Didn't come out. It's nice.
With the base.
Yeah, it didn't get a complete coverage with my finger.
It's probably because your fingers are bigger than mine and I've got little baby eyeballs. My eyes are very small. I've complained about it in lots of videos. My stomach's not happy. Probably from that shrimp that I ate. I had one of his spicy tempura shrimp and it was spicier than I anticipated. I'm not supposed to eat spicy food, so my stomach's not happy.
I don't think they need to know that.
Well, nobody needs to know anything. But
It's too much.
no, I didn't go into why I'm not supposed to eat spicy food. That would probably be too much.
Didn't want to have to do that.
I use my finger to put it on, but I got little baby fingers to go with my little baby eyeballs. My hands are very small. My fingers are very small compared to your finger.
Yes, they are. Excuse me.
Take that.
Now we get to the fun part for me.
We just had, there's no mascara. He didn't feel that was
No.
necessary, so we've got eyeliner for later. And he picked out the Norvina palette that he bought me, so. Remember,
fancy.
tap, tap, not swirl, swirl.
Yes.
He was swirling. We did this the first time. He's like, oh, there's so much powder coming. I'm like, stop it. At least you can't really tell where you swirled, so that's good.
Now I had to blow it all out.
There was a ABH subculture, and people were like swirling and digging their brushes in and hitting pan, and then oh, I have the. You need to clean off your brush. I need to get the color switch out for you the first time. I knew which brushes to use because I color switched them this morning after, because they all had green. Spoiler alert. Any guesses what?
I don't know that yet.
What Mike's favorite color is. Yeah, I cleaned off all the brushes he used just in case I accidentally went in and grabbed one. I've done that before. Thought a brush was clean and then end up with two different eyes because, yeah, one's got random purple or orange, so I try and color switch them at the end. So I did it this morning before I started doing my eye makeup. You only used like 3, I think, last time, so it wasn't a lot, but...
3 brushes? Or...
Yeah, I think you only used 3.
Yeah,
3 or 4.
I don't like the coverage.
Why?
It doesn't go very far. Like,
I think that one's, some of these in this palette are pressed pigments, so they don't blend out as easily.
well, it's not blend. It doesn't give you the deep.
Well, it's buildable, and you're using a fluffy brush too. If you want it to be a little more, I can switch it. Try this one.
There you go.
Yeah, this is for like blending out in your crease.
This is for setting color.
Packing it, it's, yeah. It's basically what you just said, yes. I use that one on my lower lash line too, but.
I don't know if I did something different, but
No, you're probably just.
it's not as deep.
Or you put more primer on last time.
Maybe.
Because you used your finger. It does make a difference. The baby's still awake too. I can hear her. We turned the monitor off, but I can hear her in there. She can't get out of her room, but so I'll go check on her in a minute, but
She's fine. Maybe the swirl technique was working better.
well, you can go back to that brush if you want to.
Now this brush is working better.
Well, and you were swirling, so you probably picked up way more product the first time. You're actually tapping into it now, so you're picking up less than you were
Before.
So there was probably way more on that fluffy brush when we did this the first time than there is when you did it just now. And you can also wipe it off on the towel too. That's what I put it in my lap.
I think I used this one.
I have I have 2 of them that look like that, so you probably did. stabbing into my eyeball.
Hard to read. Trying to be gentle.
Well, and that is a smaller brush, so it was like hugging the eyeball perfectly, and then you were pushing on it. He may or may not be making my eyes look like a car hood.
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, the greens in this palette are pretty. He figured out my eyes are sunken in because when we did this the first time, he was trying to put color down and then he'd have me open my eye and then he couldn't see it.
I got a little better this time.
I've told him my eyes are sunken in, but I don't think he really quite realized what that meant until we started doing this. And then they're small, so that there's less surface area on top of them being sunken in, so it makes it a little more challenging. There are a few people I watch on YouTube that have sunken in eyes, but their eyes are bigger, so they got a little more surface area. I don't have any surface area either.
I messed
No mistakes, only happy accidents.
up. Happy accidents, yeah. I messed up on color. You're supposed to lay down your lightest color.
Well, you can go in with concealer too on a brush and map it out with concealer and then go in with the color.
Well, it didn't quite work in this aspect because
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't actually see. I can see the blush,
yes.
but you guys can see. I can't see what's actually. I mean, I can kind of tell that there's green on my eye, but that's about it. It's very hazy.
That's the powder one, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the fluffy one. Are you trying to get the eyeshadow off?
Yeah.
I would say this one works good for that too.
I just needed to get just a little bit off.
The fallout. I will say this palette's hard to open.
Needs a handle.
Yeah, there's no clasp. She needs some new milk, probably.
There that goes. Not done yet.
Hmm?
Not done yet, but. Oh,
We're
dropping everything.
throwing brushes. That's the brow liner. Are you for the regular liner?
Yeah. The Too Faced.
It's a travel size better than Sex Mascara. I actually think I might get a full size of this. I do like it. It's pretty.
I don't understand why he names it that.
Well, one of their most popular products is the Better Than Sex Mascara. So then this year they came out with the Better Than Sex liner.
Gotta concentrate. And I don't know why you guys consider this good, because you can probably buy a pinstriping brush for a car and lay down a better line.
But yeah, that's if you've got potted liner. That's a pen. I don't like the potted liners. I have an eyeliner brush, but I don't have gel liner anymore. I got rid of it because I've never used it. So you have to have something to dip the brush into.
This isn't too bad. Just working with metal is easier because it doesn't have any give to it.
No, and if you've sanded it and everything, it's smooth. My eyelids are not smooth, I'm sure.
I work on the right side far better than the left.
Everybody's got one side that's easier, even on their own face. It's just like with haircuts. Hair cutting's easier on the right side than the left side because I'm right-handed.
It's not too bad. There it is.
Okay.
About as far as I want to go, because I'll start messing it up.
All right. Again, you guys can tell how he did. I
I
can't
gotta
tell.
look straight at the...
See, I don't think that's bad. I think you did a good job. I can kind of see it. I think
You
that's
had to
cute.
look in the mirror last time.
So leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you think he did. And leave me a comment if you want us to do the one where I do his makeup. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this was entertaining. And yeah, let me know if you want Mike to be in more videos because we can try and film more when he's home. But yeah, hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye everybody.